Hi everyone, Janine from Skein Sisters here, and I just wanted to pop in and say hello. Hope you had a great Easter and show you something that I've been working on over the Easter break. So I was a bit tired over Easter, didn't want anything that I had to think too much about, so I decided to make one of my favourite cowls, and this is the honey cowl. It's a free pattern from the lovely people at Madelinetosh. It's written for a DK or an 8-ply weight yarn, and it's a really simple stitch pattern, a 4-row repeat that gives you this gorgeous honeycomb texture. And the reason why I love this, aside from the fact that it's knit in the round and it's super easy and it's the perfect sort of cowl to just do while you're watching TV or just chilling out, is that it's also a great pattern to use on variegated yarn. So the yarn that I've used here is Madelinetosh Farm Twist, which is so soft. This yarn is actually 2 skeins of the Tosh Merino Light twisted together. So you get a twist, a strong look of a twist in the yarn, but it's got that super squishiness of Tosh Merino Light. The colour is Mars Rover. We don't have any more of it at the moment because I took the last 2. But we will be getting more in, so keep an eye out for it because it's a very pretty colour.
Let me just come up a little bit closer.
And it does work so beautifully in a pattern such as this.
It kind of blends the colours really well, doesn't it, in that honey cowl pattern?
It does, but you still get the little pops of the colours that come through, so it really adds an interest. And the fabric it creates, because you've got that honeycomb texture over the top, is really warm and squishy. So I love this cowl. The pattern is written for a short version and a long version. This particular version that I'm doing is the long version, so it takes 2 skeins, but you can do another version, a shorter version in 1 skein. And there's a couple of different variations that they've written for the pattern as well.
And could a beginner do it?
Absolutely. It's a perfect beginner pattern. You need to know how to do the knit stitch, well, you need to know how to cast on, and then you need to know how to do the knit stitch, the purl stitch, and a simple slip stitch, which you slip purlwise. So it's a great one to try your hand at, and it's a really effective pattern. So thinking about what might look great in the honeycomb cowl, we've put together some ideas of yarns that would really work well. So things like, this is Julie Aslin Lazu DK. You can see how this yarn's got those beautiful pops of colour. So as you do the honeycomb stitch, all those little pops seem to really stand out on the slip stitch. Even a semi-solid, like this gorgeous pink, would be gorgeous because it has the light and dark in it.
So we have got the Romance is the pink, Folk is the green, Coquette is the kind of creamy green speckle, and Keep Me is that lovely grey one.
And then over here, this is the Farm Twist that I'm using. This is the yarn base I'm using, not the colour. So what have we got here? Can you read those? Because they're upside down for me.
Oh, that's Love the Wine You're With. I love that name.
Deep is so
Deep.
pretty. This is Peppercorn.
Peppercorn.
And Turn. I haven't got my glasses on either.
That's okay. Antique Moonstone.
And this beautiful pale colour, which is
Dust Weaver.
Dust Weaver. They're so squishy. And finally, this is some Rios. So this is a 10-ply, but well, you just get a slightly larger cowl.
Yeah.
This is Lotus.
And again, it would just be 2 skeins, wouldn't it? For the 10-ply.
Yes. Or you could do 1 and you just get a shorter cowl that sort of stands up a bit more.
Yeah.
But I like being able to wind it around, so.
And obviously you just knit to the yarn's finished, don't you?
That's right. This is English Rose. So we've got Lotus, English Rose, Anniversario.
Anniversario is one of those colours I think that you wonder how on earth you would use it. It's
This
so
would be
pretty,
perfect.
but that's perfect for the honey cowl, isn't it?
Perfect. Chris, which is one of their newer colours, and Pearl. So there's some options that would work really well. It's knit on 5mm needles, so it knits up really quickly. And like I said, it's a perfect project for just sitting there watching some TV. So you can find the pattern on our website. If you have a look under the kit section, there's a kit or some kit ideas that we've put together for the honey cowl. And you can find the pattern there because it's a free download. And so thank you to the lovely people at Madelinetosh because it's heaps of fun. Hope you love it too.